and welcome to the new episode of Ryukin Review Stuff since 2018 because I'm going to get wrecked by something else. Wait a minute, I think I'm using the wrong camera. Oh, that's why. It's you, the Fujifilm, the camera that I reviewed in the previous episode. And why are you still recording here? Come on, man. You're going to Ohio. Come here, you little fella.
Gotcha, bitch.
Huh. Much better with my camcorder and my wireless mic on. Right? And today, for this episode here, I'm going to take you a look at my newest stuff that I bought here. And this thing, it cost me about 40 Thailand baht, which it is very cheap, right, in my country. So if you want to know what this thing is actually cost in your own country, so you can actually convert this 40 Thailand baht right here and convert that into your own country currency that you live in. So you can feel free to convert that if we want to know the actual price of this thing. And what is that thing that is actually very cheap? Oh, well, this question all over again, like in the most of my videos. So, it is basically something that I've been dreaming of now since I've been using this battery holder right here to hold my SD cards. Oh, look at that. It's just a placeholder right there for my SD cards. But, oh well, it does have a pretty tiny storage space, and also if I kinda put this SD card into this slot right here, or the storage, whatever it is gonna max out and I couldn't close it. It is basically just a battery casing right here. So, and here's what it looks like for this battery holder right here. Fill my SD cards in, which, oh well, I'm about to yeet this thing away, but since I have this new storage for my SD cards, so I will probably going to yeet this thing away, or we're going to put it in my collection like the rest of them. So, and right now, without any further thought of nonsense, so let's take an introduction to my new SD card holder. But it is not just the SD card holder, but also it is a bag for my SD cards. Just look how this thing is actually made of. Look at that.
Wow.
And you can see that this thing is really made out of a pretty good material. And along with its good material, plastic, which is basically a plastic. So that's good. The polyester stuff and the zip does have a pretty good sound to it. And the smell, oh well, smells good. And this thing, it kind of reminds me a lot of the 90s album photo going on here, sort of, where you can actually put your picture that you took from the film camera into the album. But except this thing is not just for taking photos anymore inside this album, but it is the SD card album that you can actually store your SD card in. So, but at least it kind of looks like the 90s photo album anyways. But since it's the SD card version of it.
Look at this dude.
And right now, without any further effort for my ASMR do, let's take an actual look at this new SD card holder that I bought for myself for 40 Thailand baht bucks. So here we go. Oh well, using that wireless mic was a pretty bad idea to start this video with. So let's continue on to this review of my new holder for my SD card, or the bag for my SD card. Alright, so, and taking a look at the item right here, so as you can see here, you got a zip right here for your quick access to your storage for your SD card right here. And inside there, you got an 18 slots off for your regular size SD card, or your micro SD card, or your memory stick, or whatever you want. And 4 others right here inside this are just for the compact flash. So as you can see here, you got a 4 slots right here, 2 here, and here, 2 of them. two of them were here, and the other two of them are here for your compact flash to sit in. So as you can see here, it's basically just a big slot right there for your compact flash to hold. And otherwise, these 18 slots right here is basically just for your regular size micro SD cards or your regular SD card or your Sony Memory Stick Pro Duo, which I couldn't get this big boy right here to fit in, but probably it's going to fit outside like that, outside the album. So, and if you don't want to use it, so you can actually just close it like that to protect the SD cards from falling and losing any data. So by just dropping it, and imagine if you were opening like that and you drop something like that, the SD card would eventually fall apart and it's going to be lost. So it has a really high chance of loss, and with the zip close, there is actually 0% no way to get your SD card lost when you drop it. But very, this thing is a pretty basic SD card holder right here that I've seen so far, but except it came in this 90s photo album style right here, which it looks like a folder. Rather than bring a 90s photo album right here. So yeah, right, that's pretty much it for this SD card holder right here that I bought for 40 Thailand bahts. And right now I'm going to move on my storage right here for my SD cards right here. So as you can see here, it looks like once again for this storage right here that I've been using for a long time now. So and right now I'm going to take it out like that onto the iPad, and I'm going to bring the other boys here too. So which for the other boys right here, we got this 4GB Kingston and this big boy right here. And right now I'm gonna be putting all of my SD cards into the photo album right here to see what are they look like when I'm going to get these guys here into the SD card album or the photo album. So right now, first off with this 4GB right here, which I will be going to put this thing inside. And there's a slot right there which I'm going to put this thing in. And there we go. Here's what it looks like when it's actually being inserted. So as you can see here, just look how it's actually in a really good fit. So as you can see here, this is the regular size SD card right here. And this thing is a 4GB Kingston SDHC right here. So as you can see here, this is 4GB. And I'm going to put this old SanDisk Ultra that I got from my beloved D5100. So right now I'm going to put it in. And there we go. Looks like that. And I'm going to put this adapter right here into the slot, but since I don't have any regular size SD card left. So, and here's what it looks like when everything put in. So as you can see here, I got a 4GB SD card Kingston and a 4GB SD card SanDisk Ultra, and this uses adapter right here, bring inside in the same folder right here, or in the same page I think. And now for the second one. So I will be putting this in. Oh, there we go. So as you can see here, here's what it looks like when it's being put in. So as you can see here, this is the Lexa SD adapter for micro SD. So as you can see here, here's what it looks like. And otherwise, it's just some large slots right here for your larger compact flash cards to sit in. So otherwise, it's just some regular size SD cards and some memory stick. So, and right now I'm going to put these Sony Memory Stick Pro Duo in. So now I'm going to continue from this slot right here. So, and so as you can see here, here's what it looks like when this Memory Stick Pro Duo is put in. So as you can see here, it's a really good fit. And right now I'm going to put this Sony Memory Stick Pro HG Duo 16GB magic case right here from my Sony Handycam. And here's what it looks like when it's being put in. So as you can see here, it's actually just fit in there just fine. And we're now time for the micro SD cards, and oh well, they're too small, so we're going to use the bigger slots for storing the micro SD cards in. Come on, there we go, little fella. Alright, the first one is what it looks like in a large compact flash card slot. How about second one? Another 8GB. Come on, get out there. Oh, there we go. It's just being separated out So as you can see here, here's what it looks like for the micro SD cards in this one big slot right here. And here's the old Lexar 32GB that I used to film all of my videos in here. So as you can see here, here's what it looks like. And what about the other stuff? Oh well, this one is gonna fall off. So, and what about the other stuff that I'm going to keep rather than putting the SD cards into the photo album? Oh well, I'm going to say that I'm going to keep this memory stick adapter right here outside of an album folder right here. So as you can see here, here's what it looks like. It's right there. It couldn't fit in any slots, so because this thing is too big for the slots to fit this thing in. So this thing's too big for the slot here to put it in. So that's why I'm going to keep this Sony Memory Stick Pro Duo adapter right here out of the way in the album. But at least it's still in this album anyways, but since it's just outside, just like that. So, and I have a problem with this SD cards here. I think I found a solution here. But since it's too big and these things would actually fall apart very easily, so we're probably going to put it in this regular SD card slot anyways. As you can see here, here's what it looks like for the decent amount of micro SD cards in this regular SD card slot right here. So as you can see here, here's what it looks like. So, but for what about the other stuff that I'm going to put inside this SD card here? Oh well, for the other stuff that I'm going to put inside this SD card bag right here, I'm going to put some stuff in there. So, where is it? Yeah, so something. Oh, it's right there. So, and here it is. This is a card reader from generic company. So as you can see here, it's basically just a card reader right here, all in one, USB 2.0, which it does have a slot right here to put your regular size SD card and your Sony memory stick in. And right now I'm going to put this thing into the micro SD card or regular SD card bag or whatever I want to call this thing. So, and right now I'm going to put it beside the memory stick Pro Duo adapter right here. So, and right now I'm going to close it. Well, a really nice fit for this adapter, but at least it's just being too thick a bit, but not that much. And alright, that's pretty much it for my new SD card holder right here, which it can hold up to 18 regular SD card, including the memory sticks, and 4 for the compact flash card to sit in. And for the other stuff, oh well, for the other stuff like a card reader or the Sony memory stick Pro Duo adapter for the larger size memory stick, which, oh well, everything is going to be fit all inside this micro SD card storage right here, which, well, I'm gonna call it a 90s photo album right here, which kind of reminds me of that. So, and what are my conclusions for this thing? Oh well, I'm going to say this thing, it can store a pretty decent amount of SD cards and a full compact flash. But despite this thing, it is actually bring the storage for your SD card, but rather than just using this battery holder right here to store your SD card, which it does actually give you some really tiny space. And if I'm going to overload that, it is going to be not all fit in. So that's why I will probably going to yeet this out of existence. So yeet! And for this new SD card holder right here, or the SD card bag, which, oh well, just like I said, it can store a pretty nice amount of SD cards and including the other stuff too. So I'm gonna count the adapter right here and this card reader too. So, which is actually can keep a lot of stuff in here. And so, what are my final thoughts for this? Oh well, I will probably going to use this thing forever. Not gonna lie, this thing is pretty useful to me now when it comes to storing SD cards and not that battery storage that I put my SD card in. And alright, that's pretty much it for this SD card storage right here that I bought for 40 Thailand bahts, which, just like I was saying in the beginning of the video, feel free to convert that into your home country currency. So if you want to know an actual price of this thing, which is going to be very cheap. Oh well, that's pretty much it for this photo album thing right here, or what I'm gonna call it, the HD card back. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would do appreciate that. And I will see you guys later in the next video, where I'm going to do more quality content like this for you guys. And alas, for now. Or this storage right here we're actually going to fit an entire human in. So, but anyways, bye bye! Ha! Much better! What about the other stuff right here that I keep? This is and also, this video was actually filmed on a Fujifilm and my old Sony Handycam that I've been using it since 2018. So, and I do remember that first video though, where I filmed a bunch of stupid stuff back in 2018, which that one was the first video ever that is actually being uploaded and being filmed by this Sony Handycam right here. So, but at least I could actually going to return the Sony Handycam to as a main camera in 2023. But since I will probably going to return the old things that I've been not using it for a long time now. So
set the phases to run. What got you distraught? It's negative attention at best. But call it nothing. Maybe something a little bit. Maybe something to all about ascension.